What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna be talking about um this reel that I found, which I love this guy's content. Like it's like exactly what I'm trying to push. Um,
The most underrated skill in the modern day is the ability to self-examine, to watch your consciousness rather than fall victim to it. You are the observer of your thoughts, not the thoughts themselves. Once you make this mental switch, you can analyze your behaviors and actions objectively and rationally. You can find the telltale signs of bad habits and remove them almost instantly. This is what elite performers have been doing for years. Whether it be athletes or entrepreneurs, self-examination means creating distance between you and your thoughts and solving problems from a new perspective. Einstein once said you cannot solve problems from the same level of consciousness that created them, meaning that you must transcend and shift your consciousness to new heights through deep and honest self-reflection. Whilst others fall victim to external programming, you understand that your unconscious mind is running the show. And through developing your self-awareness, you create a rational, objective mind, which is a superpower. Backtrack through emotions or memories and objectively look at where you are in life right now, because it's a direct result of these thoughts. If you don't develop this skill, whatever you are avoiding right now will continue to direct your life. The current circuitry of your mind will determine the reality you experience. If you want to learn how to untangle these unconscious programs and self-examine,
so self-examination. It's looking past our thoughts, past our actions, and past our wrongdoings. Okay. Self-examination is understanding that our thoughts are just our thoughts, and we are just a visual representation of our thoughts. We can see them. We can watch them, watch as time take its course within those different thoughts and emotions. But the main aspects of self-examination is, what are my good habits? What are my bad habits? What can I do to understand that to become a high performer, you must understand that you must know yourself first before you know anything else along the line, because it's all about understanding how our thought processes come into factor, our different um, perceptions, our beliefs, all that comes into a factor when we self-examine ourselves, that little voice in our head that tells us to take a hit of that weed, have another beer, have another mixed drink. Um, it's that little voice that is our bad habit. And why I say that as our bad habit, because our habit is something that we do on a daily basis that is in our schedule. So, whatever it is, you know your good habits, you know what your bad habits are. If you don't know, write it down. Um, if you don't know what they are, then write down your full day in a schedule, including going on your phone, screen time, any good or bad habits, write them down. And you can also write down, you can explain what feelings will bring up and consist of this bad or good habit. Because at the end of the day, we're all human beings. We're all beings where we feel feeling, emotions, tension in those tense conversations. Um, you have to be able to witness your self-awareness before you can understand yourself by any way, shape, or form. If you, whatever thing you're avoiding, for me, that's making content. That's the only thing I'm avoiding right now, is making content. Because I don't know what I'm trying to post. I don't know what my true niche is. I'm still learning, I'm still growing, and at the end of the day, I'm just making quality content for y'all, which I know y'all like. But we must first understand that we are our bad habits. We are our past experiences, past relationships, and we are our past self. But we need to first idolize what that past self is and what it can relate to emotion or feeling. And once we understand what emotion and feeling is drawn towards that past experience of, or just your past self in general, it'll help you bring a different representation of how you see the world and how you fit along within your little world. Because it is your life. There is other fish in the sea. There's other people that have the same mindset, that have the same opposition, same niche, same likings that you do. And that is why connection is key within learning yourself, because you don't get to know yourself just by self-isolation. Self-isolation can help you a lot. Meditation can help you a lot. Journaling can help you a lot. Therapy can help you a lot. But the only way that you can understand yourself is by self-isolating, understanding your good and bad habits, understanding your friends from their past experiences to your past experiences, by comparing and contrasting your life with others. Because then, once you do that, you will have a better representation of what you're trying to do, what you're trying to accomplish within your dreams, if you're trying to hit a target goal. And within that, it all lays down for the groundwork is understanding yourself. And I know I keep on saying that, but it's all about self-reflection, reflecting on the days that have passed, reflecting on the good days, the bad days, the really shitty days. Whatever days they are, they're days. They take a time stamp within your life. And it just depends upon if you let that social interaction dictate your mindset, your belief, your identity, your understanding of the world. Don't let other people's belief of that conversation or that person or even yourself, because they're not you. You're not your authentic self. You're not reflecting on what you have done, what you have accomplished, what you have planning to do, what goals you're trying to hit, what people you're trying to help, what people you're trying to meet. Because life is all about connection. And connection without self-reflection is just nothingness. You don't know who you are, but you know who your friends are. So then you have to understand who are those friends to you and what is the point of having this friend group. I know that because I've been through 3 different friend groups. I've been through multiple different friend groups, so I know what I'm saying is that if you don't know who you are, if you do not know who you are, you must take a second, reflect on what your skills are, what your hobbies are, what your interests are, what your goals are, what your dreams are, what you're passionate for, what you're trying to get a deeper understanding of, if that's school, if that's psychology, if that's content, if that's whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. And even though through that skill, you're still uncovering the layers of yourself. You're still trying to self-examine your past self for your present self so then your future self can get better. Because at the end of the day, it is right now that we make these actions, because at the end of the day, we are not going to take steps to make our lives better, to make our actions better, because we do not self-reflect on ourselves, because we do not understand our thoughts, we do not understand our emotions, and we, last of all, don't understand ourselves because we're growing. You don't fully develop until you're 25. We don't. So, if that really puts your heart set in stone, don't do stupid shit. Don't smoke weed like I do, and have a like-minded friend group. For me, I have all those things. But whatever it is you're avoiding For me, that's my content. For me, that's studying. Whatever it is you're avoiding, get it done. Because I saw this other thing is that we all have certain time stamps within our time spectrum, okay? And our time spectrum consists of our whole entire life, to when we're born, to when we die, to the big, to small, to bad, to good events, okay? All that shit lays down the groundwork, and then we are just us. We are our authentic self. But if you have 3 months to work on a task, 2 weeks, 1 month, and you are not conscious of what that task truly is and what you're trying to accomplish, you're going down a deep, dark rabbit hole where I was, and I do not want to see you guys. Because at the end of the day, I'm really trying to get a deeper understanding of my content, my life, my expectations, my reality, my beliefs, my understanding. Because at the end of the day, we're all human. We're all young, dumb, stupid, broke, happy, depressed, anxious. We're all our own characteristics because we are us. We are one of a one. Nobody can copy us, nobody can paste us, and we are just who we are. Because at the end of the day, we must examine our daily habits, or just our daily life, or just examine the current circumstance that you put yourself into, or that other people put themselves into, because they are all, everybody in this world is trying to get something from you. If that's sexual, hardworking, dedication, persistent time management, understanding, whatever they're trying to get out of you, you have to understand that that's a conversation. That's a conversations that you cannot have with yourself because you have not fully self-examined yourself. I have yet to fully self-examine myself because I am not my true self. I don't know what my true self is because I'm still young. I'm still stupid. I'm still dumb. I'm still an idiotic stoner son of a bitch who smokes damn near every single day. I smoke 3 to 4 times a week. Okay, I love it and I hate it because I don't want to be put under that spectrum of being a stoner. I do not. Um, but whatever belief people have of you or you have of yourself, you have to first examine your identity, your thoughts, your purpose, what you're trying to get out of this. If it's serotonin, dopamine, epinephrine, whatever that next cellular frequency or vibration you're trying to get out, everything's on the cellular level. Everything. If you want to be dedicated, if you want to build a hard work ethic, if you want to be determined, it's all on the cellular level. It's all the belief that you can do it. Because if you don't believe in yourself, who will believe in you? Maybe your friends, of course your family, but they're blood. So your friends, your coworkers, maybe, your girlfriend. That's it. Other than that, you have yourself. You have to be willing to understand that the problems that you create are the problems that you have to destroy. Because you create your own problems. I've created my own problems. I've created my own hells. Shit is not fun. You know what problems you've created and you know what hells you've been through, so you know your story. I don't know your story. Your family might not know your story. Your friends might not know your story, but you know your true story. Okay? So, yeah. That's all I got for y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And yeah. See you on the next one. Peace.